Alright guys, the humongous super duper roster update is still commencing. We so far I've created 25 players and I was able to get our list of 100. Oh my god, well actually it was 100. The final list was 127 and I was able to knock that entire list down to only 57 because a lot of the players I was going to create managed to find their way into the game. So there are a lot of players that I was going to create that are already in the game, so I don't have to bother with that. What I did, and I'll just reiterate, I took I went online, I found the top 10 prospects for each respective team, like to their team, and I decided to put them all in the game, but a lot of them were already in it, and if I had to do that top 10 prospects for every single team, that's 310 players I have to create, but a lot of them were already in the game. And some of the top 10 prospects, I decided to omit, like players that are like, a lot of the players that were 24 years and older I didn't include, which is why the list was only 120 something when I originally devised it. And players, like teams with really bad prospect pools, like if I saw a prospect, like there's no way this kid's even going to crack the AHL, let alone the NHL, I decided to omit him immediately. So that's why we're in like the hundreds. But a lot of the guys were in the game, so I really only have to make like the 55 or 65. How many players I have to make? I'm already up to 25, and as you can see, there's a lot of interesting names in here. Names that, you know, we'll see throughout a franchise mode. I was sure to give them all good potential ratings. That way we get to see them eventually, even if they're not even that great in real life. So yeah, give them all good ratings. You can see who everybody is. I did include a couple of older guys, but that's just because the LA Kings they don't really have many young prospects. But yeah. But I'm gonna stop tonight. I've actually, so what I've done today in terms of roster updating, I've gone through every single NHL team, and just lightly touched upon their players. I haven't gone crazy yet. Like I haven't gone in depth, looked at every single player and messed with their overall. But I have done a good chunk of the NHL. I'd say about 30 or 40% of the players I went in and edited. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do more of that. And we'll keep going. I also went to the AHL. I also after this, meaning tomorrow, I got to do a couple things. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna try to do the extra 70 or 60 or 70% of the NHL. Finish editing the rest of the NHL, and try to do the AHL on Wednesday. That's probably gonna take 2 or 3 hours. I'm going incredibly in depth. I'm using Elite Prospects and HockeyDatabase.com to get all the stats I can on these players. I'm also looking up scout reviews on every player. Just trying to make it as accurate and as fun as possible as we can. I also have to go to the OHL, WHL, and QMJHL look at players. I'm going to go to the Swedish leagues. I'm going to try to find the top prospects for this upcoming season if they're in the game, like in the 2018 draft. If they're in the game, I'll edit them from there. If not, I have to create more players. But it's a journey. I hope to get episode 1 of the franchise mode out. Today's Friday. Hopefully by Sunday, Monday-ish. I do have a lot of editing to do on clips I put together and editing of rosters still. I have so much to do. Like I said, I've only put in about 25 players. This took me about an hour and a half. So, which isn't awful. I'm making decent time, but I want to move it a little bit quicker. But yeah, I'm going to bed. Until next time, thank you everybody for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed watching, because I certainly enjoyed making these damn rosters. And let's get ready for NHL 18 franchise mode, people. Listen, I'm going to put up a poll on Twitter. Go to the link in the description below of teams to choose. I'm going to devise a list of like 5 or 6. I might even just do like a round-robin tournament of teams to choose from. We are not going to do the 32-team expansion draft, only because I just want to do a team to start off, and then we'll do the 32-team expansion draft, and then in the second franchise mode. So go to the Twitter. I'll put a link there in the description below. I'm going to put up a poll, like various polls, like teams and contests to for me to take over as a general manager. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace!